Hello everyone, I'm Priya, the Android artist. In today's video, I am going to tell you in details about the pre-preparation that you have to do before creating an Etsy shop. So I have seen many YouTube videos related to creating an Etsy shop, and they have concentrated much on creating the shop, showcasing the details, all those things, rather than concentrating main part, that is building. So they just cross that part, just like you have to have the GST number, Payoneer, all those things, but the main part is GST and the Payoneer. Which is what happened to me, because if you have seen my previous videos, I have told that I had a shop which is almost in holiday mode and in suspension due to these two problem, like GST and Payoneer. And yeah, that's why I have created the new shop. So the main thing is GST and Payoneer. Without these, you cannot make a sale and you cannot get the amount to your bank account. So here in this video, I'm going to tell you in details about all these things, all the pre-preparation that you have to do before creating the Etsy shop. So the first one is, as I told, GST. Without GST, the actual billing process will not happen. GST is mandatory, and if you don't have GST, definitely you have to apply for GST, even though if you are a individual seller. So if it is a business or individual seller, you have to have the GST and add the GST details in the taxpayer information, and after that only Etsy allows you to make sale. So if till that, the sales will be blocked. So yeah, GST is mandatory. You have to create apply and get the GST number before opening the shop. And next one is Payoneer. So Payoneer is like an interface between Etsy and our Indian banks. So before 2024, it was PayPal, through which the amount from the dollars from that Etsy platform will be transferred to PayPal, and from that PayPal will get that amount. Like, it will takes 2 to 3 days to for the entire transaction process. And now after 2024, it's Payoneer. So what you have to do is, after getting GST, you have to open the Payoneer account, or even after opening the shop, in the step you'll have the option to open the Payoneer, so you can do that. But the thing is, the name details, address, all these details should be same between the GST portal where you have added the details and the Payoneer. If there is a name difference or details variation between the Payoneer and GST, then it's not going to work out, because the verification process is very serious and crucial when it comes to Payoneer. They are very strict about that, and every details has to be perfectly linked, or it should be matching on both sides to get the proper verification from Payoneer. And yeah, Payoneer is the only option for transaction, only payment method for Indian sellers. So that's mandatory. That you can also, after creating a shop, you can open the Payoneer account. That's it's okay, but GST is mandatory. And next one is creating listings to upload. So the if you're creating a shop, while moving from creating the shop name, all those things, then there will be a section called stock your listing, which means you have to at least upload one listing while creating the shop. So listing is a product, so at least you should have one product in hand to upload while creating the Etsy shop. And after creating the shop, you can add so many listings, but first you have to add one listing. And next one is only one shop can be created using one email ID. For example, like if I have two email IDs, I have already created a shop with one email ID, and as I told before, the shop is not active now, And now if I want to create a new shop with the same email ID, that's not possible. So you have to use another email ID for creating the shop. So if you have a previous experience with creating the shop, you just have tried creating the shop and then you're trying to create another one, then you have to use another email ID. And next one is choose physical or digital product. Like if you are going to sell digital product, it's going to be quite easy, but if you are selling the physical product, then you have to make sure how you're going to move your product, deliver your product from here to outside India. Actually, I'm not a physical product seller, so I'm only selling digital products, so I have no idea about that delivery process. So if you're going to sell the physical product, definitely you have to check out what is the delivery price that going to cost you, and how you going to add that amount, shipping price to that product. All those things matters, so make sure you don't end up in loss. And next one is monthly fees. If you are not aware, while creating the Etsy shop, for setting up for one-time fees, they will ask for $10. So that's mandatory just for creating the shop. And after that, for each month you will have to pay some fees, Etsy fees. It depends upon how many listings you have and if you have signed to Etsy Plus. So Etsy Plus provides so many free listings, ad credits, all those things. I will tell you about that later on. But if you are signing in with the Etsy Plus, then it will charge $10 plus. Along you have to pay the listing fees, which is going to be like 17 rupees for each listing. And whenever you create a new listing, it will charge 17 rupees, and it will be renewed automatically after 4 months. And if you got any sale, again it will be renewed, and for that it will charge 17 rupees for that renewal as well. So for that, so in total you will get around 1,000 rupees in minimum if you just have listings and signed into Etsy Plus. So that's one thing you have to notice. And the next one, as I told before, naming details. Like while creating the Payoneer account and while applying for GST, all the details should be same. Otherwise you may face some verification issue, and if the Payoneer account is not verified, then Etsy will hold on your shop, and your shop will be on holiday mode till your verification process is successful. Like after Payoneer verify and the verification is successful, then only the Etsy will make your shop active. Next, bank preparation. And this is my personal experience. Like I have created the Etsy shop like on 2021, and while creating the shop I was not aware of these banking details, how the transaction works. I just created and started adding listing in a playful manner, and I was waiting for the sale and I didn't get the sale and all. I was not aware what is the reason behind that, and when I came to know, the reason is my bank account is not prepared for the international transaction. You have to switch on the mode from domestic to international transactions. You can see that options in your online banking app. You can set up that, and yeah, we have to switch on the international transaction so that we will get the international payment. And next one is if you have already had Etsy shop, you know about this. Before the transaction done using the PayPal, and now using the Payoneer. And in many other videos I have seen like can you use GPay, UPI for the payment? No, that will not work here, because it's totally different platform. It's US based, and we are from another country, and there are so many countries that are there are from sellers from so many different countries and buyers from so many different countries. So UPI, GPay, Paytm will not work here. Only payment option is Payoneer. You have to link Payoneer to your bank account and also to Etsy. And last one is verification. Yes, make sure you do all the details verification perfectly before creating adding more listing to your shop, because if you're putting so much effort on creating the listing without doing this process, then you will end up with nothing. So just make sure everything perfect related to this verification process, GST, and then you can start more adding more listing to your Etsy shop. So yeah, this is the preparation you have to do while creating the Etsy shop. And if you tell me in the comments below, like what are the kind of videos, what are the topics I have to cover related to Etsy, I will make video on that. Thank you for watching. Bye.